Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're back inside of the Disneyland Resort to check out some new summertime foods that have arrived recently to Disneyland. We will also be on the hunt for any new merchandise that has hit the parks recently, as well as checking out any new park updates that have been going on at the moment, and of course, keeping our eye out for some hidden Pizza Planet trucks as well for Pixar Fest 2024. It's all in this video and much more, so stay tuned. But before we get started with today's video, guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you guys do enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. So let's get started. Oh my gosh, guys, we haven't been to Disneyland in about, I want to say 16 days. Well, I guess we have been here. We just haven't filmed, which is kind of weird because we're typically doing 2 to 3 videos every single week. But recently I got sick and Raelani got sick, but she was only sick for like 2 days, which is quite incredible. Kids heal so fast. I guess this big kid doesn't. But anyways, we're back at it. We're pumped, we're ready. Let's go see what we do for today. So it is 11 o'clock. It's about 71 degrees and it's not too bad outside. We got the sun out for the first time, I feel like. Every single day that I feel like we were gonna come here and film, it's been super cloudy. But we got the sun today, which I guess is a good and bad thing, but we're ready to go in. Wow. I almost feel like I'd never see the day again. It just felt so weird not to be back here as our like typical thing that we do.
I feel all out of sorts, and what are we gonna do?
So let's go in. So it turns out there is a new guide map that we actually haven't seen yet. And this one, of course, is for Pixar Fest that's happening right now at the Disneyland Resort. A little bit behind, we're a little delayed on these, but at least we finally got them. How exciting is it to finally be back inside of our happy place? Well, happy place sometimes, right? But yes, it's a really nice day. Not too many people. The security actually wasn't terrible today, so I really can't complain, but let's go inside and just see what we got for today. And not only is it a beautiful day, but it's actually time to head inside the Emporium and see what new merchandise we can find for today. And there are a few new pieces of merchandise that have recently come here for Pixar Fest, and those would be some of the Inside Out characters, which look so fantastic. I am so excited to take Raelani to go see this movie, and it looks like Anxiety is the one that's like mostly gone. I feel like I have anxiety being back, right? And then looks like we have, what one was this? I forget the name. Was this, I forget, Embarrassment, I think is what it is. But he's a big boy. I believe these all run $22.99 minus the big guy. He runs $29.99. Happy Pride Month. It is June finally. So it looks like we have more of the Pride collection that has arrived to Disneyland, which there is a sweater. Looks like we have a really cool looking lounge fly bag and some other fun goodies for the Pride collection as well. And for $29.99, it looks like we have a 4th of July Disneyland shirt, which looks really good. I like the actual print on it and the type of material that it is. I could definitely see myself wearing it. But yeah, if you want this one, it is gonna be $29.99. And I noticed in our video, we hardly ever come check out pins, so I wanna kinda start to incorporate that a little bit more into our videos for all you pin lovers. So it looks like we have a little bit of everything. I am actually not too sure what's new. I'm assuming the Pride collection might be new, but there is some really cool looking pins. Nicole and I stopped collecting these things like years ago, but there is wonderful variety. I never noticed this shirt before, but I think it looks really cool. Kind of has like a sticker vibe to it. Could definitely see myself wearing this one, and another one that looks like it got restocked is the Mickey and Friends t-shirt. I know Nicole's wanted this one for a while, but they do have a full-size run, but she did tell me to pass on it. And it looks like there's also a few other pieces of the Pride merchandise on the other side as well. I don't know if this is new or not, but I have actually never seen it. It's a Stitch holding that little doll that I believe Lilo made. Super cute. I really haven't been keeping up with this collection at all, but since it is June, that means that there is a new Stitch. And I don't know if it's this one or not. Correct me down below if I'm wrong, but these look pretty nice. And I almost forgot that inside the Emporium, there's actually a hidden Pizza Planet truck. So let's go find it. So it turns out it's actually not inside. It's actually in this little area where the Toy Story section is at, right outside the Emporium. So I know it's a little hard to see, but inside of this glass in the window display, you can actually see it right here, which it looks like Sid got to this one. And now that we saw all the merchandise that there was to see inside of the Emporium, that just means we're gonna keep looking around a little bit more inside of Disneyland today and see what other things we can find. But now it's time to go meet back up with Nicole and Raelani. We are back to see the Disneyland castle. Oh my gosh. Looks so beautiful as always. I feel like every time we're away from the Disneyland castle, every time we come back, it just looks that much better. So right now the gold is really shining just because of the sun, but gotta love coming over here and just seeing the view. So I'm back reunited with Raelani and Nicole, and we're in line to meet Gaston, I believe. And Raelani is super hyped up. Twirl, twirl.
Good job.
Whoa.
Hi, Gaston.
Oh my god.
You
Hi.
Can you do a curtsy?
I deserve it.
Oh,
And a spin.
and a curtsy. There we go.
Much deserved, right? Yeah. It is. All
Alright, so we came over to the Princess Theater. Sadly, I don't think there's any shows today, but we did see that Gaston was off to the side, so we got some one-on-one time with him. I really do feel like Gaston is more for the adults with his commentary. It's just so much more fun to hear what he has to say, but right after that, we got a magical moment with some little ducklings just coming right up to Raelani. A cast member did say she must be a true princess if they just naturally came to her. So that was really, really fun.
So it turns out they actually changed the